Welcome, one and all, for all is one. Limelight in the twilight. Yeah. Aries, I'm back. I've already meditated upon your symbol, your element, and your energy. Let's get into it, shall we? Yeah, I think we shall. Welcome in, Aries. Have a seat. These are the decks I've chose. Towards the end of my meditation, I shake them. And when I feel it, I flip them up, thus beginning the initial portion of your reading. You have a message from Spirit, angel number, the number 42. The second, fourth, sixth of the month could be significant to you. 42 is a significant number. You have the Magician, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, number 6 card, Osiris, Osar. Stay optimistic about your love life. The Hawk. Archangel Michael making an appearance. Banish a curse. And in the Lenormand, we have the Mountain, 8 of Spades. Let's read Spirit here before I tap in. I'm already kind of there, Aries. 1919 cycles, karma, warning, judgment, influence, power, cycles, changes, rebirth. Karma will be paying you a visit. Release the need to control because you cannot force things. Learn your lessons so that they do. It says don't. I was getting ready to say do not. Repeat in the future. Make some space for new experience. And I'm not throwing karma at you with that spirit message, okay? It's just telling us that if you embody this archetype going after, and you're in your 9, going after your 10, okay? All of our cycles and everything that we experience in life, all of the events, people, and places, okay, happen for a reason. And if we don't learn what those are and learn the lesson in them, it's kind of like a skipping record, like a broke record that just continue to replay. Yeah, kind of leaving us all up in our head, okay? This message is coming in from Spirit with that 4. Like I said, you easily could be at your 9 and not a bad place to be, Aries, okay? This is wholeness and completeness within ourselves. Nobody completes us. They enhance us and we enhance them. And when you bring that together over time and that gaining momentum in there, do we find our 10. And when it comes in, we deserve it. You Empress or Emperor, you. Your power card. The halls of death and the halls of life, okay? Osiris is sitting on the throne, and the reason I said 40 and 2 is significant, okay? This is the 2 and 40, the 40 and 2. Judges, okay? It's those 42 questions that we should have an answer of with an account of what we've done over this incarnation. Apophis, darkness underneath that. Apep, okay? So when the solar bark of Ra goes down, the sun sets, yeah? Enters the underworld, that's what you run into. So you going from your 9 to your 10 could be about adding a person, okay? Don't have to be. Have positive thinking and optimism about your love life. Faith will bring you romance. You know, if we're constantly saying, where's it at, where's it at, where's it at, I can't bring it in, and we're constantly trying to force, if this is a person, going from our 9 to a 10, chances are we won't bring it in. How many times have you had the time in between where you've not been with somebody and you stopped trying to force it to happen and just started focusing on, you know, the manifestations in your life and they just appear, right? That's what I'm talking about. And see, there's much up against you. It could be past karmic cycles, okay? But there's obstacles and delays and challenges here with the mountain, okay? And as we're going up the mountain, okay, it's not an elevator ride, man. It's a climb, Aries. Yeah, to reach the clouds. So there can be a lot of confusion and doubt in that. And the herald is underneath that, which the herald delivers messages. So get in where you fit in. You emperor, you. See that? It's twice, Aries. I'm not beating you up, man. As you look for your empress or emperor. See that? Just tells me I'm on track. So some of the stuff that could be coming up against you, okay, could be from others trying to block your way, block your path, block your ascent, okay? You might have to do a banishment. Somebody maybe or has tried to curse you. Don't let that freak you out, because just call on the strength of your spirit team or what you consider to be a power greater than you for the protection, prevention from harm, divine intervention. No god or diamond or person can touch one ray of light. Be the hawk as you zoom in and you zoom out, okay? Horu, Horus. Aries, that's the initial portion of the message, okay? I'll bring the oracle cards out for the recent past energy, leading into the current moment we share, leading into what's coming in. Okay, Aries. The angel number 333 wanted to stick around. I'm checking the camera to make sure it's on. It's on. Okay. Recent past energy for Aries Spirit. What do we got? Great Divine Spirit. What's the message? Hear my call. Aries. Tarot. Tarachi. Aries. The head. The ram. The lamb. Thank you. You magician, you. What did I tell you? Hold on. Her tatas are hanging out. I don't want to get the strike. So in the recent past, okay, you could have been embodying this energy of the King of Pentacles. Don't have to be. Could be an earth sign. Don't have to be. Okay. But you could be a masculine, whether you're feminine or male, and this could be a feminine earth energy that came into you. Masculine or feminine, don't matter. And perhaps you manifested it, all right? And maybe you're trying to decide if it was worth it or not. Something that you were curious about and that you watched and went towards, okay? Or this could be talking about an Aquarius as well. Maybe you had a decision to make about some opportunities that came in the past. Yeah. Air sign or earth sign thus far. Whatever happened in this as you took your wand forward, okay, left you in the hang wand. And it was heavy, man. A lot with the Sagittarian energy of the Nine of Wands as you embarked on this new full journey. Recent past. Tarot. Tarachi. Thank you. Yeah. And after whatever this occurrence, event, or person was in the past, recent past, okay, as you were at your 9 going towards your 10, as you see, it didn't come in. And maybe it did, and then it, went away as fast as it came in. Something like that. Because it shows that you're still at your 9 and perhaps you moved away from it. Okay? And usually the Chariot's not positioned in that. All right? And you could have called judgment upon it. And it's something that you went towards with a firm foundation, and could have had to do something with your work, or the type of work that you do is what led to that, and you moved away from it, moved on to calmer waters. There was some kind of strategy or a strategic deception that was going on, and you seemingly peeped it pretty early. You Empress, you, or your Emperor, you, Aries. Tarot doesn't read gender. Yeah. And it was a lot. We've seen the 9 and 10 of Wands, okay? You could have found out more after the fact because you were at the 9. There's the 10. Yeah. Moved on to calmer waters, trying to get to the other side of this. Anything else for the recent past, Spirit? Tarot. That one? Tarachi. Yeah, I knew it was a person in the love department, and you had a choice. You could be reminiscent upon the past, okay, or nostalgic, or you may have thought this to be your soulmate. I don't know if it was worth it, Chris. Yeah. I thought it was going to be something long term, but with the Tower and that's the granddaddy of closers right there, okay? The Universe World card. I don't know what it was, Aries, but you do. Current energy. You heard what was shared, Spirit. Where's Aries at in this current energy? Oh, I don't know. Just focused on work, focused on my material success. Yeah. And it's either come in or you got one coming in, a new opportunity, okay? Could be from a feminine energy, don't have to be. And as you can see, like I said, coming in. You could have many coming in. But you could feel unfulfilled at the moment in the current energy about your successes. Yeah. Back to being all up in your head. All right. Keep your head up so that you can see the cup coming in from spirit. Because in the traditional Four of Cups, he's sitting there like this, you know, with his head down. Well, I'm feeling some way about the past. You know. We don't see the cup coming in from spirit, okay? You want to quickly come up out of that. Over this choice of lover. Or it's speaking about a Gemini. You're being asked to go within, rest, reflect, and meditate. Aries. Tarot. Tarot. Tarachi. Aries. Alma. Current energy, spirit. Still at that 10, but understand, Aries, a 10 is a 1. What are you going to do with the new cycle, huh? What's going to be worth it now? Thoughts lead to feelings, feelings lead to actions. Your foundation is firm, okay? It's established strength, but you already got the other wand in your hand to move that forward. Have you taken a breather yet, Aries? Huh? Process some of this past stuff, whatever it may be, huh? Who can say? But you know. And it was heavy, man. We keep seeing 9 and 10. 9 and 10, 9 and 10. Wounded Warrior again, right back in the same spot in a different deck. You got some choices to make, Aries, about being in your 9. Understand, it's not a bad place to be, okay? We are whole and complete within ourselves right here at the 9. Nobody outside of us completes us. It's an enhancement and we enhance them. Aries. Ta-da. Current energy, spirit, too many. I'll take this one on the turn. This will be a flop. Yeah, Chris, I'm trying to reach my 10, man. And it could be in the love department, okay? I'm trying to get to the other side of this and perfect the work and bring in the celebration because I'm an emperor. It's a process, Aries. And as you see, the Magician's now in the reverse. You didn't bring it in, man. It's okay, Aries. We learn the lessons of what happens, okay? Otherwise, the cycle repeats. What was your spirit message? Ain't that what it was telling you? Huh? About karma? We learn the lessons, or it's like a broken record, okay? And once you learn it, then you can move forward with the other cycles, okay? And get a different result. Because if we do it the same way every time, we're going to get the same result, okay? Perhaps in the love department. Is that it for the current spirit? Current? Is that it? That's the message, Aries, okay? You got some decisions to make about your 9 and where you're at. All right? You're not incomplete. It don't have to be a person. It can be anything that you think completes you in this success, okay? Taking you from your 9 to your 10. Anything. See that? It can be anything that you want that takes you to that 10. It don't have to be a person. Don't click off or get hung up because I'm saying a person, okay? Could just be focused on your work right now. And that's okay, Aries. Oh, shucky, look at there. Or you're working on that 2 of Cups situation, but hey, Aries, be careful in your Fool journeys, okay? Because there could be some of this deception there, okay? And then you got to move away again. Do you see the similarities in the past and that? Okay? That's what it's telling you. Okay? Or this is speaking about an earth sign coming through work with a new journey. But the way that those cards were lined up, I would go with the prior interpretation. Ta-da. Ta-da. What's coming in over the next week or two for Aries, and we'll let them get up out of here. Not that I'm trying to get rid of you, Aries. Ta-da. Thank you. See what I'm saying? Deception. There's the quickness of the deception right there. Of what we just seen in the last 6 cards that I showed you, okay, about somebody pouring into you could be not the right reason, coming in with a couple love, leading to a 10 of swords again. Do you see why it's so important to learn the lessons from what Spirit is saying about karmic cycles? This is why. Because it will just keep repeating and you won't bring it in. Because we didn't learn what happened here and here. Okay? That's what it's talking about. I think something flipped over. I got to check, Aries. It changes messages. Guess not. Yeah, it did. See, I told you. I knew I seen a card flip over. Wow, I even bent that card. Quickness. The 2 fastest knights in the deck. Look at that. On the strategic deception. It's putting great emphasis on this, okay? Saying, look, right here, Aries, look. You see that? That could be what's bringing you, what's hurting your heart, okay? In the love department. Queen of Cups, Cancerian energy. Emperor for your Empress or Emperor, okay? A Cancer could be your star, wish, or dream. Tadachi. Aries. What else, Spirit? We'll let them get. Yeah. Next week or two, a Cancer could be quite significant to you, okay? But I think something else is going to happen here with all these choices. And if I'm an Aries rising, okay, if I were you, I would go back, take a step back and process some of this, okay, so that you can come into it from a successful perspective of learning the lessons of this heaviness, of how things play out, and like, damn, same shit happen again. Okay, this is what Spirit's talking about. Okay, and it's putting great emphasis on what you could be deceiving yourself. Who can say? You know what your past cycles are, what you've learned and what you haven't, and what keeps repeating, okay? But it's cautioning you that if this is coming from outside of you, okay, that it's like, look, the same deceptions and the same things keep happening, okay? This is why we want to turn within and look at what the patterns are, okay? If you're wanting to reach what or whoever this is to you, okay? And it's going to be abundant. And maybe it's just waiting on you because it's facing the pit wanting to come in. And typically the Knight of Cups faces out. It's our offering of our cup. You see that? Okay? It could be an opportunity coming into you. Look, they're waiting and watching with the globe. Just my interpretation, don't mean that's what it's going to be. Aces hold all potentiality in that, okay? That one's Spirit. How about the King and Queen of Cups, Aries? Huh? That's counterparts. And that, my friend, is what you're trying to manifest. You King of Wand, you. Aries. That's the message. Give me back my energy. Just kidding, Aries. Dang, here. Sending your energy back with love. Limelight in the twilight. Aries. Be good to yourself and others, okay? I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.